Welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John, bringing you a live reaction and play-by-play of the Mets and Braves. Tonight, this is Game 3. The Braves have come from behind both nights. Mets both nights had a 4-1 lead in the fourth inning, and the Braves came back in both of those games. The first night to win 6-4, and last night 7-5. So we'll see what the Mets can do tonight. Verlander versus Spencer Strider tonight. So it should be a good pitching matchup. We'll get into tonight's lineups, some other scores from around the league. The NHL is back under action tonight, and we'll keep an eye on that as well. But we'll see everybody after the intro. Alonso cranks one to deep left.
Really going back. It's out of here, and the Mets win it.
And welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Game 3 of the Mets and Braves series. Once again, we're doing this game tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be back as well with Game 1 of the Mets and Pirates series. So hopefully we get a good night tonight. Hopefully the Mets can end this losing streak. I believe it's 5 losses in a row. So hopefully we get back on the winning side tonight. A couple people stopping by already. Rising Rhino is already here saying, here we go. What's up, Rising Rhino? If you guys are a fan of football, all types of football, USFL, XFL, NFL, college football, and starting tonight, Rising Rhino will cover the Canadian Football League. So we'll be heading out to that stream after we're done here tonight with the Mets. So if you guys want to see some football action, maybe learn a little bit about the Canadian Football League, check out Rising Rhino's channel. Yep, CFL starts in a little while. So let's look. Excuse me. Mets, Alonso not in the lineup tonight after getting hit on the wrist last night by that pitch. Getting the night off, we'll see. X-rays were negative for Alonso, but they said it's a bone bruise. So we'll see how bad that is. Yes, sir, Rhino. Thank you, man. Before you leave tonight, make sure you post the link for your channel, so we can check you out after our stream is done here. Let's look at some of the games that have already happened. Last night in the NBA, the Nuggets won Game 3 against the Heat to take a 2-1 series lead. They'll play Game 4 tomorrow night. In the NHL, getting ready to play Game 3 tonight. That game will start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Vegas with a 2-0 series lead there over the Panthers. So pretty much a must-win tonight for the Panthers to stay alive in this series. In baseball, the Orioles beat the Brewers earlier 6-3. Right now, the Tigers and Phillies are scoreless in the top of the fifth. Astros and Blue Jays no score, top one there as well. Some other games getting ready to start as well. But earlier games, the Dodgers beat the Reds 6-0. The Rays beat the Twins 4-2. Giants beat the Rockies 6-4. And the White Sox won Game 1 of their doubleheader today against the Yankees 6-5. And the Diamondbacks and Nationals game was postponed due to that air quality. So here on the East Coast, today was not as bad as yesterday, but it's still pretty smoky outside. Getting all the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. For the Mets here in the top of the first, it'll be Nimmo, Alvarez, and McNeil. Nimmo playing in center, Alvarez DHing tonight, and McNeil at second base. The Mets, let's see here. The Mets did hit Strider around a little bit the first time they played, but Strider still got the win in that game. The Braves have actually beaten the Mets 10 out of the last 13 times that they've played. And Strider this year, 12 starts, 6-2 record, 2.97 ERA, 69 innings, and in those 69 innings has 113 strikeouts. So the Braves infield is Riley at third, Arcia at short, Albies at second, Olsen at first, Darno doing the catching tonight. And in the outfield, Rosario in left, Harris in center. Harris made an unbelievable over-the-shoulder catch last night, robbing I forget who it was, somebody of a double. I believe it was Nimmo. Rob Nimmo of a double. And Acuna, of course, Ronald Acuna in right field. Hey, Sister Surround is already here saying good evening, everyone. Hope for a good game. They like both these teams. So, yeah, we've gotten two good games. Not the outcomes I would have hoped for, but both games were very entertaining. 6-4 the one game and 7-5 last night. So, even though I'm a Mets fan, we don't know what we're going to get out of Verlander. We pretty much know what we'll get out of Strider. But Verlander, we don't know where Verlander is after the unbelievable season last year. He has not been the same pitcher as last year. So Nimmo steps into the box. Strider waiting for the sign. And we're underway. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Nimmo versus Strider is 5 for 12 in his career. Outside, 1-1. Ooh, just missed on the outside. 2-1. Let me cover this up over here. Strider throws 3 pitches, a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Fouled away, counts 2-2. He hits one out to Rosario in left. Through the sun, makes the catch. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez in the 2-hole tonight, where the first game he was batting ninth. Did hit a home run in that game. Oh, excuse me, he hit the home run last night. He pinch hit the other night. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Hey, Alex is here. Alex, great to see you. How you doing today? The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Alvarez is adjusting his gloves. Here's the 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 looking. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. 2 down. That'll bring up McNeil. Batting .277 on the year. 2 home runs. 17 runs batted in. First pitch to McNeil. It's on the inside corner, 0-1. McNeil 1 for 7 in this series. That ball's fouled straight back, 0-2. On those 3 pitches from Strider, the 4-seamer, the slider, and the changeup, he throws the slider 60% of the time. Foul in on the hands, but fouled off again by McNeil. Alex says he'll be giving us the hockey score updates tonight. Thank you, Alex. I know Rising Rhino's here. What's up, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your vacation's good. And that ball's pulled foul down the first baseline. I know you got a stream coming up tonight with the Canadian Football League, so good luck there. We'll be stopping by after we're done here tonight. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. McNeil said it hit the dirt, but it did not. So a 1-2-3 inning for Strider with a couple strikeouts. Verlander will be on the mound for the Mets, facing Acuna, Olsen, and Riley. Already have six votes on the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. If you haven't already, it should be at the top of the chat. You can vote in the poll there. 4 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up already. We ended up with 24 or 25 last night. So thank you all so much that were hanging out with us last night. Some of you are already here again tonight. On those 6 votes, three people voted for the Braves, 2 for the Mets, and 1 for just another good game. Rhino says, I had an awesome stream last night. Yeah, last night's stream was good. Not just with the likes, but, you know, all the views, all the activity that was in the chat. So that made it a great night. All right. We wait for Acuna to step into the box here. The only change in the lineup for the Braves from the first 2 games is Darno is playing catcher tonight, but still batting in the number 4 hole where Murphy was. Here's Acuna, 3 for 9 so far in the series. A couple stolen bases. First pitch is up and in, 1-0. The 1-0, outside, 2-0. And that ball's grounded down the third baseline, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. Pham comes over to grab it. Acuna will definitely pull into second base. Ooh. He pulls into second, but it looks like he stumbled over the bag a little bit. See if he's okay. Here's Olsen. First pitch is outside. 1-0. Acuna does have 28 stolen bases on the year. He did steal third last night. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that ball's drilled out to center, but right at Nimmo. He's there to make the catch. Acuna goes back. Nice throw by Nimmo. That would have been a close play at third. That'll bring up Riley. Riley's batting .271 on the year. 10 home runs and 30 runs batted in. Pham, Nimmo, and Marte in the outfield for the Mets. We'll do the infield here after this pitch. Up and in. 1-0. It's Brett Beatty at third base for the Mets. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. And Mark Vientos is playing first base for Alonso tonight. There's a strike. 1-1. Oh, Verlander steps off. Acuna goes back to second. The 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Hey, Water's here. Water, how are you? Great to see you again. Count is 1-2 to Riley. Acuna, the runner on second. 1 out. Oh, just missed. 2-2. Watching this painful team once again. Yes, sir. 2 nights in a row, 4-1 lead, and lost both games. Fouled away. Still 2-2. And that ball's hit out to right field. Marte at the wall, and we'll watch it go. 2-0 Braves in the bottom of the first. I would have to say, for the Mets, Verlander has definitely been a disappointment after signing that huge contract. Seventh home run that he's given up on the year. 5 have come in the first inning. Nothing like putting your team behind in the first inning of a game. Swung on a miss by d'Arnaud. And d'Arnaud lines one in the right field for a single. That'll bring up Rosario. That's a lot of money to spend on a team that's playing like the Mets are right now. Yes, sir. That's why I'm surprised we have not had any firings yet. Ball's low, 2-0. Something's got to change. Because I don't think it's the players. Hey, Ron's here. Ron, how are you? And Sasquatch, thanks for coming by. First time I've seen you in the chat. YouTube 6574. And that ball's hit sharply in the right field. And it gets by Marte. It'll go all the way to the wall. Rosario will stop at third. Another run comes home. Hey, Pure from YouTube 6574K. And he's laughing. Yep, not good. Now, see, something like that happens where you as a manager, I go out and I take Starling Marte out of the game. That was lackluster effort. Yes, Sasquatch, exactly. They need to start thinking about letting Buck go. First pitch is up. Ground the second. The infield was playing in. McNeil flipped the first for the second out. So the run doesn't score there. But now 2 outs with a runner on third. To bring up Ozuna. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Really appreciate it. Vote in the poll there in the chat if you haven't already. And if you definitely want to see some more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you know when we do go live. Doing the Mets and Pirates tomorrow night, and then we will have the Diamondbacks and Tigers on Sunday. Joe, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. First time I've seen your name in the chat as well. This is crazy, man. Verlander had under a 2 ERA last season. Agreed. Ozuna fouls it off, counts 2-2. It says there's more Braves fans here than Mets fans. Every fan is welcome here. The only thing I ask is that you don't be rude to each other in the chat. Swung on a miss, and that ends the first inning, but the Braves get 3. So the Mets are already in a hole here. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Mets. That'll be Lindor, Beatty, and Marte. Yeah, Water says, dude, Verlander, I don't even know what to say. Yep, I don't get it, man. All right, so let's look at some other games going on right now in the majors. I know the scoreboard's there on the screen, but the Phillies have a 1-0 lead in the seventh inning against the Tigers. Astros with a 2-0 lead over the Blue Jays in the bottom of the second. Guardians with a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox in the top of the second. White Sox and Yankees have started game two of their doubleheader. White Sox won game one today, 6-5. And starting later, the Cubs and Angels at 9:38 Eastern time. In the NHL tonight, it's Vegas and the Panthers playing game three of that series. Ron will keep us up to date on the scores there while we're streaming. The Marlins are hot right now. Yep, I believe they're on a 6-game winning streak. Yes, I believe both Verlander and I believe it was a weird contract. I think both the team and Verlander have an option for next year. And that ball's lined into left center field by Lindor for a leadoff single. That's a 4-game hitting streak for Lindor. So let's see what the Mets YouTube says. I'm from North Carolina. Well, welcome in. Are you? I assume you're a Braves fan, just from your comment. Swung on a miss by Beatty. Beatty only batting .231 since getting called up. 4 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Beatty's 2 for 6 in this series. Oh, and it's fouled off. Lindor was going on the pitch. The real question is, can Vogelback be DFA'd? Yes, yes, any player can be DFA'd. Buck out talking to the home plate umpire. Oh, it should have been a stolen base. They called it a foul ball. It was not a foul ball. It was swung on a miss. Lindor should be at second base. So here's Beatty, 0-2. And that's pulled through the hole in the right field. Lindor will stop at second. So back-to-back singles here for the Mets. Dude, if he isn't DFA'd by tomorrow, I swear. I'm actually surprised he's not in the lineup tonight. All right, well, that'll bring up Marte with runners on first and second. Marte had that big error in the bottom of the first that led to 2 Braves runs. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Who is it? He isn't what? Water. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Sasquatch says Beatty is a good-looking young player. Yep. No, Vogelback's not in the lineup tonight. The 0-2 to Marte. Low, 1-2. Runners on first and second. The 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Joe says he's sick. Sick of Vogelback. Yep. And that's a base hit. Lindor around third. And he'll score. So 3 straight singles for the Mets to get one of those runs back. That'll bring up Tommy Pham. Yep, Joe's also saying DFA Vogelback. Water says, man, no wonder the Mets lineup is doing a little bit better. So that'll bring up Pham. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Lost says Marte is getting hot. Yes, he is. Lost, good to see you. First time I remember seeing your name in the chat as well. Pham strikes out swinging. So 1 out. Still runners on first and second. That'll bring up Omar Narvaez. Batting .313 in 16 at-bats. Oh, Strider steps off. Takes a throw to second. Water says the Mets are going to come back and then give up the lead like always. Narvaez bloops one out to center. Harris can't get it. It'll bloop in. All runners advance 1 base. So the base is loaded here for the Mets. 1 out for Vientos. Vientos not getting much playing time since getting called up. Only 32 at-bats, batting .188. Mets making Strider work here. Up to 30 pitches here. Strider set. The pitch. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Big spot. Let's go, baby Met. Waters rooting on Vientos. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it off. Here's the 0-2 to Vientos. Takes a strike. That wasn't a fastball, though. I was still strike out, but fooled by that change up there. Now back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo here. Nimmo's been struggling lately. He dropped that average. He was up over 300. That average has dropped down to 283. Looking for a 2-out hit here. The pitch, and that ball's ripped into right field. Acuna looks up, and it's out of here. A grand slam, and the Mets are up 5-3. What an inning by the Mets hitters. That's Nimmo's 5th home run in the year. That gives him 25 runs batted in. And that'll bring up Alvarez. Outside, 1-0. Senior Met comes through. The Mets strike again. Boom shakalaka. You know what, YouTube? I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but you're out of here. Called a strike, 1-1. The 2-1 swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2 swung on a miss. Nice pitch there by Strider. That'll end the inning, but the Mets get 5, 4 on the Nimmo grand slam. And after that rough bottom of the first inning, the Mets come back and get 5 in the top of the second. Rhino says, I was giving him one more message. I had my fingers ready. Yep. Who do you think is available in the bullpen tonight? I don't know. Most likely Robertson. Yeah, because Robertson didn't pitch last night, right? Raleigh did. Ottavito did. And that's 2 nights in a row I've had to ban somebody from the chat. Like, come on. You want to add to the conversation, that's fine, but don't be posting nonsense over and over and over again. Up to 17 votes already in that poll. Thank you all so much. 9 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. If you all would hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well. Hey, Renee says, hello, I love the Atlanta Braves. Well, welcome. All this for Verlander to give up the lead. Relax, water. Kelly's here. Kelly says Yankees rule. Rising Rhino says 16 people in here. Let's go. Let's go, people. Thank you all for stopping by. All right, let's see what the Braves do here. It'll be Arcia, Harris, and Acuna. So 8-9-1 for the Braves. That's a ball. 2-0. It says my real name is Dayton. My Gigi's account. Well, Dayton, welcome. The 2-1 is fouled away. 2-2. Oh, hit right back at Verlander. He has to duck. It get past McNeil. So it'll be a leadoff single there for Arcia. Welcome, yeah. Waters welcoming in Dayton. So prepare yourself for some funny moments. Actually, what would make this situation right now is if Peter showed up. That would be perfect right now if Peter showed up. He must have practiced dodging wrenches. That's true, because if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yep, there it is. All right, here's Harris, 3 for 8 in the series. First pitch in there for a ball. Fouled away, 1-1. Here's the 1-1, away outside, 2-1. Hey, Lost, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Vientos down to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. So they get the lead runner. That's a fielder's choice, 3-6. So still runner on first with 1 out, but back to the top of the lineup with Acuna. Hope we can get the bottom 2 batters in this lineup out. Last night, believe the 2 and 5, had 5 hits, right? Mets fan. I hope Verlander controls it from here on out. Got to get Acuna out here. Bounces one in there, 1-0. Pickoff throw over to first, back in time for Harris. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 in there for a strike, 1-2. That ball's popped up. And foul territory, Vientos in foul territory will make the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Olson, who lined out the center his first time. First pitch to Olson is fouled away, a 1-1. Fouled off again, 0-2. And that one's lined into center field. Harris on his way to third, no throw. So runners on the corners here with 2 outs for Riley. Riley hit that 2-run home run in the first. Just over Lindor's glove. Smart play by Nimmo to throw the ball in the second base, so the runner didn't advance there. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. Scrapman stopping by saying hello. Scrapman, how are you? Oh, ball low, 2-2. Ron Duffney says Mets. Kelly saying hi. Kelly also saying let's go Mets. Let's see if we can get out of this. Had him 0-2. It's now 2-2. Low, 3-2. The 3-2. And that ball's lined. Oh, right to Lindor. And he'll make the catch. So the Braves don't get any runs there. Had runners on the corners. We go to the third. Still 5-3 Mets. All right, score updates on games going on. Top of the third, Yankees and White Sox playing game 2 of their doubleheader today. No score there. Guardians now have a 3-0 lead over the Red Sox in the 4th inning. Astros have a 2-0 lead over the Blue Jays in the fourth inning. Phillies and Tigers are now tied up at 1. And the only other game yet to get underway is Cubs and Angels tonight at 9:30. Smiley against Detmers. Detmers for the Angels is 0 for 5 on the season. Scrapman says Braves suck. Kelly says, yeah, they do. Yeah, just because we're not fans of that team doesn't mean they suck. Look at their record. All right, for the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Lindor, and Beatty. First pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1. And that ball's looped into right field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for McNeil here. Lots of baseball to play. Yep. And that's what the Mets broadcast said after the first inning where the Mets gave up that 3 spot. Keith Hernandez of the Mets broadcast team said, you know what? They got 8 innings to get back in it. And then they put up a 5 spot. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lindor started the second inning with a leadoff single. And here we are in the third. Batting with 1 on. Nobody out yet. The Mets started that inning with 3 straight singles. Outside, 2-1. Oh, 3-1, excuse me. The 3-1 fouled away, 3-2. Oh, pick off throw to first. McNeil back in. The 3-2. McNeil's running, and that ball's grounded foul. Scrapman says, my guess 7-5 Mets win. Well, we'll see. Kelly saying, let's go, get a hit. Well, let's see. 3-2 fouled off. We'll see if McNeil was running on that pitch, so we'll see what they do here. He's running again, and that's ball 4. Doesn't matter. That'll bring up Beatty, who singled his first time up. The Mets have been awoken. We'll see. Scrapman said he subscribed. Thank you so much. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. I subscribed. Thank you so much. Here's a 2-1 to Beatty. Swung on a missed. Bye. You're leaving? Well, thanks for stopping by. And that ball's down, lined into left field. It'll get down. McNeil's being waved around. Throw goes into third. It's now 6-3 Mets. That'll bring up Marte, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Yep, once again, Rising Rhino, yes. Thank you, everybody, so much that have subscribed. Really appreciate that. Would really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up also. Water says, yes, sir. Let's score on the Braves. Let's go. Still nobody out here in the third. The 1-0 fouled away, 1-1. That ball's fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2 to Marte. Runner on second is Lindor. Beatty at first. 6-3 Mets. Oh, strike 3 called. Nice pitch by Strider there. That's 6 strikeouts. He's got those 6 strikeouts, but he's given up a ton of base hits. And the big blow, the grand slam by Nimmo. That'll bring up Pham. Pham struck out his only at-bat tonight. On the outside corner, 0-1. If the Braves kept Freeman, they'd be winning right now. Huh? Yeah, he didn't want to stay. Here's the 0-1 to Pham. Inside, 1-1. Oh, the runners are going, and the ball's in the dirt. Double steal for the Mets. So last night the Braves were running on the Mets. And tonight it's the opposite. The Mets are running on the Braves. So here's the 2-1. Strider steps off the mound. Get a reset of the clock. Swung on a miss. He was definitely late on that. 2-2. Up high, 3-2. So we got a full count here. Runners on second and third. Depending on what happens with Pham, their visors is on deck. The 3-2. Daddy Sturg saying 10-5 Braves. Pham strikes out swinging. So 2 down. Hey, Daddy Sturg, you never know, man. They came back the other two, the first 2 nights they were down 4-1. Rising Rhinos is another good stream with some good people. Absolutely. So Narvaez 1 for 1. Singled and scored on Nimmo's grand slam. Rising Rhinos is about time the Mets woke up. Can't have those bats sleeping all the time. Narvaez hits one out to left. Rosario will make the catch right before the warning track. But they get 1, so it's 6-3 Mets. And it'll be d'Arnaud, Rosario, and Albies for the Braves. $25 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. 52% said Braves, 44% said Mets, and 4% just wanted a good game. 15 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We had 25 last night. Let's see if we can at least tie that, if not beat it tonight. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Just another shout out to Rising Rhino here. Rising Rhino has his own channel as well. Covers all things football, NFL, XFL, USFL. Starting tonight, the Canadian Football League, college football. So, guys, make sure you go over and check out Rising Rhino's channel. Give him a sub. After we're done streaming here, we're gonna head over there and watch the rest of his stream tonight. How do I become an admin? Keep hanging out in the chat. Let us get to know you a little bit. Make sure you're all good. All right, here we go. Once again, it'll be d'Arnaud, Rosario, and Albies. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. I feel like Verlander's got to have a pretty quick inning here. Rising Rhino says, whoop, whoop. Thanks for the shout out. Absolutely, buddy. Ooh, just missed, 1-1. 38 minutes away, he says, from his stream. Outside, 2-1. After the Mets win, of course. Yes, sir. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1 to d'Arnaud. And a leadoff walk. So Verlander has allowed the leadoff batter to reach. You're currently accepting applications for what? So that'll bring up Rosario, who singled in the first inning. Ball high, 1-0. Verlander's got to learn to throw some strikes here. Come on. You won the Cy Young Award last year. Fouled away, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Nice pitch. The 1-2. Fouled away. So we're still at 1-2. That ball's lifted out to center. Nimmo comes running in. And he'll make the catch, 1 away. So a runner on first with 1 out. That'll bring up Albies, who grounded out to second. Oh, that was for the mod comments. Gotcha. First pitch is low and in, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Verlander only going to last about 5 innings if he keeps throwing this many pitches. Hopefully the Tigers beat the Phillies tonight. They're in the ninth. Yeah, I saw the Tigers did tie it. I don't know. Did they take the lead? Swung on a miss. 2-1. Actually, the Mets just gave an update. Said the Tigers lead 2-1. That ball's drilled down the right field line. Foul. 2-2. Yep. Yep. 2-1 right now. Here's the 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Then up, they check swing. No, he did not swing. So ball 4. So here we go. 2 walks in the inning. Runners on first and second. You got to lead, man. Make them earn it. They're not swinging at stuff out of the zone. Throw strikes. Let them hit it. They got Ozuna up. He could tie it with 1 swing of the bat. Swung on a miss. 0-1 on a high fastball. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch. 0-2. The 0-2. Up high. 1-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. That's 2 down. That'll bring up Arcia. Scrapman says, how much do you make on YouTube per week? $0. I am not monetized yet. First pitch to Arcia is outside, 1-0. There's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. You make more money on ads. Well, I don't, like I said, I'm not monetized, so I don't make any money. And there's lined in the center field. That'll get a run home. Albies will go to third. Arcia with the RBI single. Arcia is 6 for 9 in this series. I mean, I don't know what the deal with Verlander is. This is not the pitcher the Mets gave $40-some-odd million to. That'll bring up Harris. Ooh, Alex with the NHL update. The Panthers with the early 1-0 lead. Up and in, 1-0. They check the swing. Ball, 2-0. I mean, that'll be a bonus to this, but I enjoy doing this either way. Bounced it in there, 3-0. I mean, Verlander just doesn't have it tonight. It might be time to take him out. Rising Rhino says 10 weeks away from monetization. It's going to be close. Inside, ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. I mean, Verlander's got to be up to 75 pitches. Should have just done an intentional. Well, no, you don't intentionally walk Harris to get to Acuna because now it's bases loaded for the top of the lineup here. I mean, Verlander's been a joke this season. I'd love the signing in the offseason, but man, was I wrong. Nagosic getting warmed up in the Mets pen. And that's out of the strike zone, 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Up high, 3-0. And 4-pitch walk. It's now 6-5. And Buck not coming out yet. Yeah, Scrapman and Daddy say, wow, and yikes. Whoa, Thomas saying, let's go Braves. Thomas, easy, bud. If Panthers win tonight, they throw plastic mice on the ice. Why? Hey, there's a strike. 0-1. Yep, Rhino saying there's Fitz. Daddy saying go Braves. Scrapman saying go Braves. Scrapman picking and choosing each inning who he's rooting for. 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Finally ends the inning. But the Braves get 2. Uh-oh. Yep, struck him out. That ends the inning. But we're 6-5 here after 3. Yankees have a 2-0 lead over the White Sox in Game 2 of that series. Guardians now with a 3-1 lead over the Red Sox in the 6th inning. Astros still up 2-0 over the Blue Jays in the 5th. And going to the bottom of the 9th, Tigers have a 2-1 lead over the Phillies. Got 26 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting over there. 17 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2. Vientos, Nimmo, and Alvarez. Nimmo's got the big hit for the Mets tonight with that grand slam in the 2nd inning. Hey, there's Peter. Peter, what's up, buddy? I got your Braves. Got to go eat. I'll be back later. Alex, all right, man. Enjoy. Thank you. All right. Swung on a missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And grounded down to third. Over to first, 1 away. Good, Peter. How are you doing? Been a rough start tonight. The Braves got 3 in the first. But then the Mets came back in the second with 5. The Mets got 1 in the third, and the Braves scored 2 in the third, and that's how we sit at 6-5. The big hit for the Mets was the Brandon Nimmo grand slam. And here's Nimmo again, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. A Nimmo sighting, all right. Fouled away, still 0-2. Oh, the Red Sox just scored again to make it 3-2 against the Guardians. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. How's Alonso? They did some more testing. They're still just hoping it's a bone bruise, but they took a deeper dive and they're waiting for results. But fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2. Ooh, just missed. 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off again. Blue Jays have tied the Astros 2-2. Here's a 2-2 to Nimmo. Up high, 3-2. So another full count here. The 3-2 bounced in the dirt. So great at bat by Nimmo there to work out a walk. But that'll bring up Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. And that ball's up 1-0. Swung on a missed, 1-1. Alvarez hits one out to right. Back to the wall. And it's out of here. The way Harris and Acuna were going back on that ball, I thought one of them was going to catch it. It just kept carrying. So now 8-5 Mets. Hey, having Verlander right now is better than having DeGrom. Yeah, wow, scrap man, exactly. Wow, that ball just kept carrying. Yeah, love Alvarez. Agreed. Rising Rhino says, keep crushing this stream. I've got to get ready for my stream now. Catch you soon. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We'll come over and check your stream out when we're done here. So good luck tonight calling the Canadian Football League. And that's fouled off by McNeil. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed by McNeil. That's 8 strikeouts for Strider. But he's given up the 8 runs as well. So 2 outs here, nobody on. Mets now with an 8-5 lead. Inside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And that ball's grounded to Arcia. Comes over, makes the play, and throws it to Olsen to end the inning. But the Mets get 2 to increase that lead. Peter says Mets will be decent for years hitting wise by all this young talent. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, for the mid from 20 from about 2014 to 2018, all the Mets minor leaguers were pitchers. And now we've gone the opposite way with all the batters. So Nagosic will come in and pitch for the Mets here in the fourth inning. Verlander was absolutely garbage tonight, and he'll probably say that in his post game as well. He did not have it at all tonight. Hockey Stanley Cup Finals are going on tonight. Game 3, and the Florida Panthers have a 1-0 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights, trailing that series 2-0. So, trying to make it a series with a win tonight. And first pitch is a ball. Mets can't get ahead of any batter tonight. And that's grounded down to third. Beatty, long throw, not going to be in time. Riley beat that out. That'll bring up Darno, who's 1 for 1. Singled in the first and scored, and walked in the third and scored as well. Again, first inning I listened to, we hit a home run. That's at three. That's at least, Peter. That's at least 3 consecutive times when you've shown up. What was the other one? The first one was the Alonso 3-run home run to win the game. What was the other one? And then tonight, the Alvarez home run. Was the other one in this series too? And that ball's low, 2-0. Oh, it was Alonso the other night. The Phillies beat the Tigers 3-2. Two runs in the bottom of the ninth there for them. Swung on a miss, 2-2 the count. The 2-2 to Darno. Fouled away, still 2-2. Nagosic steps off the mound. We'll get a reset on the clock. Like, why can't we throw strikes tonight? And Beatty boots the ball, and everybody's safe. That's 2 plays by Mets tonight where they just nonchalantly tried to get the ball and have been errors. We need some accountability here. Put Escobar out there. Sit Beatty on the bench. Get in front of that ball. There we go. Another first pitch ball. Inside 2-0. Inside 3-0. The 3-0. Strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Swung on a miss. 3-2. Tapped foul. Still 3-2. Scrapman put PAS with a trademark next to it. Nope, not trademark yet. Grounds one to first. Vientos goes to second for 1. Relay throw not in time. So it'll be runners on first and third with 1 out for Albies, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Check swing foul, 0-1. Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not trademarked yet. You put a trademark next to it. All right, let's see. 0-1 count. And that ball is grounded to Lindor. He'll take it to second for 1 on the first double play. That's a 6-6-3. We go to the 5th. Still 8-5 Mets. All right, for the Mets here in the top of the 5th, it'll be Beatty, Marte, and Pham. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first period of the Stanley Cup Finals. In Game 3, there still 1-0 Panthers. In baseball, the Blue Jays now have a 3-2 lead over the Astros in the 6th. Guardians now with a 6-2 lead over the Red Sox. The game we're doing here, the Mets have the 8-5 lead. The Yankees within 3-0 lead in the 6th inning of Game 2 of their doubleheader. Chicago won that first game 6-5. Only one more game to get underway tonight. The Cubs and Angels in about 40 minutes. Dodgers beat the Reds today 6-0. Rays beat the Twins 4-2. Giants beat the Rockies 6-4. Like I said, the White Sox beat the Yankees 6-5 in Game 1. And the Phillies get 2 in the bottom of the ninth to win 3-2. And Diamondbacks and Nationals were postponed due to the air quality and the smoke from the fires. Vegas just tied the hockey game, so it's tied at 1 here with 3.5 minutes to go in the first. Wild Willie stops by saying, "Let's go Mets." Wild Willie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Would really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up for us. Tonkin coming in to pitch for the Braves. So neither pitcher goes more than 4 innings. Strider ends up going 4, and Verlander only went 3. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. The RBIs tonight for the Mets. Beatty had an RBI single. Marte had an RBI single. Alvarez hit a 2-run home run, and Nimmo hit a grand slam. That ball's fouled off, 1-2. Oh, Beatty strikes out looking. Late call there by the home plate umpire. And that'll bring out Marte, who's 1 for 2 tonight, had an RBI single and struck out as well. Guardians are still scoring runs. They now have an 8-2 lead over the Red Sox. That's looped in the shallow center, and that'll fall in front of Harris for a base hit. Marte's second hit of the night. And that'll bring up Pham. Pham's 0 for 2 tonight and struck out both times. Now, I know the Mets have a 3-run lead here, but we'll see what Marte does. He does have 17 stolen bases on the season. The first pitch to Pham is up high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And that ball's ripped into left field. And that's in for a base hit. And it gets away. Marte's being waved around third. The relay throw is in time. He's out at the plate. But Marte's saying it's challenged to throw at the plate. The Mets are going to challenge. Two perfect relay throws by the Braves. Oh, I think he's safe. Oh, the tag missed him. The home plate umpire was right there. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he made that call there. Let's see. They're slowing it down here. He swiped and missed him. Marte should be safe. Let's see if he touches the plate. He missed him. He's safe. Let's see. This is taking a while. We're waiting for the call. This is taking a while. I don't like this. If this is going to take this long, we'll probably stay with the call in the field. Oh, runner is safe. So Marte scores. It's now 9-5 Mets. Marte said it as soon as he got up and the umpire called him out. Marte said challenge. So that'll bring up Narvaez. 1 for 2 on the night. Singleton scored in the second. So a runner on second here with one out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that ball's lifted out to center. Harris back a few steps. Pham will tag, and hopefully he will not go. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Vientos. 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out and grounded out to third. After the Braves got 3 in the first, the Mets came back with 5 in the second, 1 in the third to take a 6-3 lead. Then the Braves scored 2 in the third to make it 6-5. The Mets scored 2 on an Alvarez 2-run home run in the fourth, and 1 home here in this inning so far to go up 9-5. There's a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, just missed, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And that ball's hit out to center. Harris. And will make the catch on the warning track. Played it a little nonchalantly, so I wasn't sure. So the Mets get one. For the Braves, it'll be the bottom of the lineup: Ozuna, Arcia, and Harris. End of the first period in the NHL. Panthers and Golden Knights tied at 1. Pretty much a must-win game for the Panthers. They already trail in that series 2-0. Game 4 of the NBA Finals will be tomorrow night. With Denver winning last night, they have a 2-1 series lead there. Guardians up 8-2 on the Red Sox. Blue Jays still up 3-2 over the Astros. Yankees still up 3-0 over the White Sox. And Cubs and Angels to get started in about a half hour. $31 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. 18 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Still looking to beat last night's stream where we had 25. Nagosic back out on the mound for the Mets here for a second inning of work. Once again, it'll be Ozuna, Arcia, and Harris for the Braves here in the bottom of the fifth. Still plenty to play here. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Mets can't throw that first pitch strike. Ozuna cranks one, and that ball's gone. That's why this game will never feel like this game is going to be over until it is. 9-6. And the last 2 nights, the Mets have had 4-run leads in the 5th inning, or 3-run leads. They were up 4-1 both nights and lost. So here's Arcia, who's 2 for 2, 2 singles tonight. Strike 1, 0-1. Yep, Alex is back, giving us that update on the NHL. That ball's fouled off. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. The 1-2. And that ball's lifted out to center. Nimmo, couple steps back, and we'll make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Harris. Harris 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out into a fielder's choice in the second and walked and was stranded at second in the third. Fouled away, 0-1. Low 1-1. Fouled off 1-2 to count to Harris. The 1-2 to Harris. Inside 2-2. The 2-2 down in the dirt 3-2. And that ball's lifted out to left. Pham back at the wall, and it bounces up off the wall. Nice play by Pham, and Harris is safe at second. So a runner on second with one out. Back to the top of the lineup for the Braves with Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 2 tonight. Doubled and scored in the first. Fouled out in the second inning and walked in the third inning. Acuna's batting .332 on the year, 12 home runs, 34 runs batted in. Jeff Brigham getting warmed up, and he'll come into the game. Buck coming out to make a pitching change. Here with one already in here for the Braves. Excuse me. And a runner on second and one out. And the top of the lineup coming. Let's see where we're at here. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. High scoring game so far. 15 runs so far. First pitch is inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Up and in to Acuna. Oh, man. Acuna, man, that ball was up and in. Acuna went down to the dirt. Here's a 2-1 outside, 3-1. That ball's popped up. McNeil calling everybody off. Makes the catch in shallow center. 2 down. That'll bring up Olson. Olson's 1 for 3 tonight. Lined out to center, singled, and struck out. The Mets strikes again, says, hello, sorry I went fishing. Went fishing? Did you catch anything? Infinity Prod, what's up? How are you? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 to Olson. Up and in, 1-1. Only like 5 bluegills or whatever they're called. Who cares? As long as you catch something, man. Outside, 2-1. And that ball's lifted out to left. Pham will come running in. And he'll make the catch. So the Braves get the 1. But the Mets still lead 9-6 going to the 6th. Yep, the Mets kept their lead. Yes, they did. All right, let's look else to see what else is going on right now. NHL is in between innings, tied at 1 there. NBA will be back live tomorrow night with the Nuggets and Heat game 4. Other MLB scores: the Yankees with a 3-0 lead in game 2 in the bottom of the 6th against the White Sox. Guardians still lead 8-2 against the Red Sox. Blue Jays still with that 3-2 lead over the Astros. And about 20 minutes away from Cubs Angels starting. Dodgers beat the Reds 6-0. Rays beat the Twins 4-2. Giants beat the Rockies 6-4. White Sox won game 1 against the Yankees 6-5. And the Phillies with 2 in the bottom of the ninth win 3-2. And if I didn't say it, the Orioles beat the Brewers 6-3. Let me get back to the chat. I saw a couple more come across. Hey, Austin's back. I'm back. Maybe the Braves will have another big 6th inning. Welcome back, Austin. Thanks for stopping back. All right. For the Mets, it'll be the top of the lineup here: Nimmo, Alvarez, and McNeil. Nimmo had a grand slam home run in the 2nd. Alvarez hit a 2-run shot in the 4th. Currently sitting at 19 likes, so if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. Trying to be last night's mark of 25. And the ball, first pitch is inside for a ball, 1-0. Ooh, inside corner, 1-1. On the yes, that's in for a strike, 1-2. Watching the play and can't call it here. What's up with that? 1-2 count to Nimmo. Way outside, 2-2. Nimmo's first at bat, he flew out to left, hit that grand slam in the second, and walked and scored in the fourth inning. The 2-2 is fouled away. So we'll do it again. Fouled off again, still 2-2. And that ball's grounded down to Olsen at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez hit that two-run home run in the fourth, giving him 10 on the year and a total of 125 bats. So over a full season, he'd probably hit about 35, 40 home runs on that pace. In their first strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Ball bounced in there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And Alvarez crushes one to center field. And it's gone. Well, they'll take a look at that. It looked like that fan reached over. If it stands, it's 10-6 Mets. Nope. That's definitely a home run. They didn't reach over. So 10-6 Mets. Oh, inside the McNeil. McNeil's 1 for 3 tonight. McNeil lines one in the right center field. That'll be in for a single. So that'll bring up Lindor, who's 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. So the Mets without Alonso have broken out tonight. Lindor lines one in the right. That'll get down. Some runners on first and second here for the Mets with one out. That'll bring up Beatty, who's 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. First pitch is just missed. I was going to say inside corner for a strike, but called the ball. Hey, Alex saying go Mets. Yeah, man. It's been a big night for this team. Pitching didn't show up, but the bats have definitely come alive. That's pulled down to third. They go to second for one. The relay throw is out. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, he's out. Double play. He's out. Oh. The Mets are going to the Mets are going to challenge. So let's see. I already marked it down as a 3-6-3 double play. I think he's out, but let's see here. No, I think he's out. The Mets broadcast is saying he's safe. I think he's out. Yeah, 10 runs today, right? Finally. And going up again, and we went up against Strider. That's the second time this year that Strider. Now the Braves won the first time. That Strider pitched against the Mets, but the Mets hit him pretty good last time too. And then tonight he only goes four innings and gave up those 8 runs. Yeah, make the call. It shouldn't be that difficult. If there's not enough to overturn it, keep the call. Runners out. The Mets broadcast kept saying he was safe, but there was not enough to overturn it. But the Mets get the one on the Alvarez home run. Yeah, this will be a great confidence boost for this lineup for sure. And wonder what Pete's thinking. Pete Alonso, right? He's not in the lineup tonight, and they're crushing the ball. Austin, sorry. May need to get a new pitcher in there for the Braves if he's getting shook off. If he can't shake off that home run. Unless they're happy with the series and just want the rest of the bullpen tonight. And I don't know if you're watching the game on TV, but that's what the Mets broadcast said. That there's nobody warming up in the Braves pen. They think the Braves are happy with winning the first 2 of the series. And hey, they're only down 4 runs, so they're not out of this yet. Especially the way the Mets have been pitching tonight. So once again, let's see here. Yeah, we've done good. We've done good without Vogelback in the lineup. Agreed. 34, listen to me. Let's try it in English this time. 34 votes in the poll. 53% said Braves. 41% said Mets. 6% just wanted a good game. 19 thumbs up on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. If we can get past last night we had 25 on the video. So can we beat that? Would really appreciate that as well. Maybe a test by the Mets to see how they do without Vogelback. Well, you couldn't do much worse. I can tell you that. All right, for the Braves, it'll be Riley, Darno, and Rosario. Bringham's still in pitching for the Mets. Excuse me. Up and in, 1-0. 2-0, excuse me. I missed the first pitch. It shows how good this lineup could be without Pete. Agreed. Here's a 2-0. In their first strike, 2-1. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the Mets pen. Outside, 3-1. The Mets got to learn to throw strikes, man. This is getting to be ridiculous. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Austin says, I found your stream at work. I'm the only one in your office at this time and couldn't find the game anywhere. Honestly, this is better than most TV broadcasts. That ball hit Brigham, and it's an infield single. Well, first off, thanks for finding us. Thanks for the kind words. I'm saying better than most TV broadcasts. Got him right in the pocket. Man, the Braves get base hit after base hit after base hit. Exactly. And the whole lineup, man. This team's dangerous. Just think of how good they're going to be when they actually get all their pitchers going. All right, here we go. Back on it on the mound. He's okay. That ball was ripped right back to him. Hit him right in the butt. First pitch is down low. 1-0. Darno grounds one to Beatty. Diving stop. He'll get up and go across to first. And he got him. At this point, the Mets should settle for a wild card spot. Mike's back. Mike, how are you? Thanks for coming back tonight. Yeah, they're not going to catch the Braves unless the Braves fall apart like we did last year. So Buck out to make a pitching change. Runner on second, one out now for Rosario. Hey, help wanted. First time I've seen you in the chat. How are you? It depends on the deadline. Yeah. So we'll see. Thank you all for stopping by. If you've all have been here and just not chatting, thanks for hanging out with us. Austin casting out demons. Yep. Yeah, Water. This series has been very close. But both games, the first two games, the Mets had 4-1 leads in both games and lost them both. So let's end that poll. Thank you all so much for voting in that poll. Let's put up another poll. Help wanted says Verlander needs to retire. Yeah, it's starting to look like that, isn't it? And I believe there is out in that contract. I'll look that up here in a second. And lined in the left center for a base hit. Nimmo comes up, throwing. Nope, the ball's cut off. And a run will score, so it's 10-7. That'll bring up Albies, who's 0 for 2 tonight. That ball was way outside, too, and he swung on it and just blooped it in the center. Warner says, I swear if the Mets choke again. Whew, man, Albie swung on and missed. Almost took him out of his shoes. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball's popped up. Marte calling everybody off, and he'll make the catch 2 away. That'll bring up Ozuna, who's 1 for 3 with a home run. Got 19 likes on the video. Still waiting to see if we can get up to 25 and tie last night's record. Before last night, the record was 21. Last night we hit 25, and right now we sit at 19. Ball high, 2-0. Do you think Help Wanted says, do you think Pete plays in the Pirates series? I don't know. The Mets are waiting word on the MRIs to see how bad that wrist is. And that ball's popped up to Pham and left. And he makes the catch. So the Braves get 1, and we go to the 7th, 10-7. Pirates and the Brewers in the NLCS. Who wins? The Pirates would win that series. Excuse me again. All right, for the Mets here in the top of the 7th, it'll be Marte, Pham, and Narvaez. Marte's 2 for 3, Pham's 1 for 3, and Narvaez is 1 for 3 as well. NHL, 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. That game is tied at 1. The Panthers trying to win that game to make it a series. If not, Vegas will take a 3-0 series lead there. The NBA back in action tomorrow night with the Nuggets and Heat playing Game 4. Nuggets have a 2-1 series lead there. Top of the ninth, the Astros trail the Blue Jays 3-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. Guardians now with a 10-2 lead over the Red Sox. Yankees still up 3-0 over the White Sox in Game 2 there. Cubs and Angels are underway, 1 out, top of the first. Dodgers beat the Reds earlier, 6-0. Rays beat the Twins 4-2. Giants beat the Rockies 6-4. White Sox won Game 1 against the Yankees 6-5. And the Phillies beat the Tigers 3-2. Diamondbacks and Nationals was postponed today due to air quality issues. The Mets have the 3 games against the Pirates coming up, 2 against the Yankees, and then 3 against the Cardinals. First pitch to Marte is inside. Jimenez in the pitch for the Braves here. Pete on the DL is not good. Pete's not on the DL. Getting in Stroman, yeah, Bassett, losing Bassett. I was upset with that. Marte lifts one out to right. Acuna will come in, couple steps. Tomorrow in Pittsburgh, it'll be McGill against Hill. Saturday, it's Senga against Oviedo. And then Sunday, Carrasco against Keller. So 1 down. That'll bring up Pham. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 at the bottom of the zone, 0-2. Oh, just missed 1-2. Inside 2-2. Jimenez looking for a new pitch, new ball. Here's a 2-2. Ooh, just missed 3-2. The 3-2. And that's grounded down the short. Arcia makes the play over to Olsen, 2 away. That'll bring up Omar Narvaez, 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and scored in the second inning on that Nimmo grand slam. Flew out to left and flew out to center. So far, the only inning tonight that the Mets haven't scored was the first inning. First pitch is inside 1-0. They got 5 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. Swung on a miss, 1-1. For the Braves in the bottom of the seventh, it'll be 8, 9, and 1, Arcia, Harris, and Acuna. Oh, ball low, 2-1. Oh, strike 2, 2-2. Alvarez with two home runs tonight. Puts him at 11 on the year. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. So that ends the streak of 5 innings of scoring for the Mets. We go bottom 7. Still 10-7. Man, excuse me. So where we currently stand. Water says, I hope the Mets win this because I have to go to sleep. I'm pitching tomorrow. Good night to all of y'all. I do not stream on Saturdays. Saturdays is my only day off of the week. Oh, Arcia leading off. Really still back out on the mound. It's 3-1. Yep, we go to Pittsburgh tomorrow. Hope the Mets can win again. Arcia floats one in the shallow center. Nimmo dives and makes the catch. So that'll bring up Harris with one out. And that there was the first time all night that the Mets have retired the leadoff batter. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. Looped foul, still 0-2. Grounded foul. Austin says, "Come on, Arceus, slap a dinger for us." Oh, he flew out. And Harris hits one up the middle. That's a one-out single. Buck Showalter come out to the mound. We get another pitching change here. Alex says Golden Knights have a 2-1 lead over the Panthers. Top of the ninth, Yankees trying to close that game out against the White Sox. Still lead 3-0 there. Bottom first, Angels and Cubs scoreless. Toronto beats Houston 3-2. And the Guardians beat the Red Sox 10-3. All right, so we'll run around first is Harris. Back to the top of the lineup with Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 3 tonight. Doubled and scored in the first. Fouled out to first base. Walked into third and popped out to McNeil at second. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. Would really appreciate it. We are 5 away from breaking last night's record of 25 likes. 9 votes in the poll. 78% of you say you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Alexi says, "I need the Braves to win to hit my 4-leg parlay." Well, good luck with that. All right. Here's Smith. Ground ball hit to McNeil. He takes it to second for 1 on the first. Double play. That's a 4-4-3 double play. 1 pitch to record 2 outs. We go to the 8th. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2. Vientos, Nimmo, and Alvarez. All right, let's look here. Man, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Well, let's get back to the stream here. 21 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Once again, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. During Monday through Friday, definitely stream anywhere between 3 to 5 times. This week streamed every night. Always take Saturdays off, but then come back Sundays, usually with the Peacock game, the NBC Peacock game. Cover that one. That one starts at about 11:30 in the morning usually. I know the game in a couple weeks is at 1 o'clock, but like this week it starts at 11:30 again. So, all right. Oh, first pitch is in there to Vientos, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Excuse me. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Tried to hold the swing, but couldn't. Vientos finishes 0-4. It might be time to send Vientos back down. He's not getting to play every day. So it might be time to send him back down so he can play every day. Because right now with that 0-4 tonight, he's 6 for 36 on the season. So, but back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo, fouled away 0-1. Nimmo's 1 for 3 tonight. Flew out to left in the first, hit that grand slam in the second, walked and scored in the fourth, and grounded out to first in the sixth inning. The 0-1 up high, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. The 1-2 swung on a miss. So it's 3 straight strikeouts for Jimenez. And he's retired all 5 batters he's faced. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez 2 for 4 tonight. Both are home runs. A 2-run shot in the fourth and a solo shot in the sixth. Inside 1-0. Oh, foul tipped. Something went flying. Oh, it was a pitch com. There was a pitch com. Daddy Sturge back says, come back. I don't know the way this game's going, man. We never know. Oh, did he hold his swing? No swing, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Hey, Alex with another score update. Golden Knights and Panthers are tied at. I don't know. You just have Golden Knights 2, Panthers end of the second. So is it 2-2 or is it 2-1? Here's the 3-1. Strike 3-2. So another full count here. Before Alvarez gets on, McNeil will come up. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Oh, outside, just missed. Ball 4. Jimenez was walking off the field. He thought it was strike 3. Golden Knights 2, Panthers 1. Thank you, Alex. And McNeil flies one out to center. Harris is there, and he'll end the inning. So nothing for the Mets there, and we go to the bottom of the 8th, still 10-7. McNeil's looking at the bat like he might have broken it. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a long game, lots of runs tonight. So, in the first inning, the Braves jumped out to a 3-0 lead. The Mets came right back and got 5 in the second. Mets took a 6-3 lead with 1 in the third. Braves made it 6-5. Mets made it 8-5. And then both teams exchanged runs in the 5th and 6th innings, and that's where we stand at 10-7. But for the Braves here, it'll be Olsen, Riley, and d'Arnaud. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. The Cubs have a 1-0 lead over the Angels in the first. I know I got the scoreboard on the screen there, but Yankees beat the White Sox in game 2, 3-0. So Olsen will lead it off. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Then Riley's 3 for 4. And d'Arnaud's 1 for 3. And the first pitch is fouled away, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled away again, 0-2. And that ball's grounded down to third. Beatty's there. Over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Riley. Riley had a 2-run home run in the first, and singled in the fourth, and singled and scored in the sixth. Smith has faced 2 batters and officially has pitched 1 inning. First pitch is high and inside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Help wanted said Braves are doomed. I don't think the Braves are doomed. And that ball's blooped in the center. That'll be a base hit. And that'll bring up Darno. Once again, Darno's 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and scored in the first. Walked and scored in the third. Soy Bizzle says, hey, Soy Bizzle, how are you? First time I've seen you in the chat. Is it your first time here? If it is, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Thanks for chatting tonight. Robertson getting warmed up in the pen for the Mets. Here's the 1-0 to Darno. Fouled away, 1-1. This is your first time here. Well, welcome. Who's your team? All right, here's the 1-1 to Darno. And Darno cracks one to deep left. And Pham just watches it go. And it's now 10-9. I still expect a deep run in the fall. This ain't Acuna, Freeman, Swanson, Riley lineup, but we still have some hitters, and the pitching crew is fine too. And with that 2-run home run, you're only down 1 tonight. So Robertson will come in. Trying to come in for the 5-out save. Soy Bizzle says, Mets for me. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. Last night we had our all-time high on likes, so at 25, trying to beat that mark. So if everybody could hit that thumbs up, would really appreciate it. Had somebody else subscribe. We just went up to 1572, so thank you, whoever that was. Soy, if that was you, thank you. All right, here we go. Robertson in. It's now a 10-9 game. Of subs? What do you mean? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Rosario here against Robertson. He's 1 for 11 in his career. That one hit was a double. Inside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. Robertson's got a beef there. Or Rosario, excuse me. He's got a complaint there. That ball was outside. The 1-2. That one's way outside. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Iglesias and Chavez getting warmed up in the Braves bullpen. The 3-2 fouled away. You don't have a lot of subs? Well, do you post content? You got to work at it. You just don't get subs. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. The 3-2 again. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That's a big out. And that's lined right to McNeil and that'll end the inning. So we go to the ninth. We go to the ninth. For the Mets here, it'll be Lindor, Beatty, and Marte. You post a lot. Well, you just can't post. You gotta. Well, I don't know how old you are. It's none of my business either. But if you got to be able to do live streams, I think that's when we really started taking off. Is when we did live streams, especially during sporting events. Because I think you have to be 13, right? 13 or 15 to live stream on Facebook or YouTube. Oh, so you can't live stream yet. That's the problem. All right, here we go. We're going to the top of the ninth. All right, here we go. Ninth again. For the Mets, it's Lindor, Beatty, and Marte. Lindor against Chavez. It's 2 for 11. Up high, 1-0. And that's hit out the center. That's the first out. That'll bring up Beatty. Beatty's 2 for 4 tonight. Alex says, I'm 35. I don't have time to live stream on my channel. What do you mean? Look, Alex, listen, I really appreciate you hanging out in our streams all the time and helping us out. But that's time you could be live streaming if you wanted to. First pitch to Beatty is a ball. Outside, 2-0. Trade Lindor, Mike says. Why? He's in the top 10 in RBIs, top 10 in extra base hits. On the outside corner, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Strike. It was a strike anyway, whether he swung or not. I don't know what, but he's dropping his bat for like he walked. So now it's a full count. 3-2, 1 out. Now that ball's outside. Now it's ball 4. But that'll bring up Marte. Marte's 2 for 4 tonight. They're going to keep Beatty out there and not pinch run for him, even though it's a 1-run lead. First pitch is high, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Another 3-pitch count to a batter. Or 3-ball count to a batter. And that ball's lined in the right field. That'll fall in front of Acuna. Runners on first and second with 1 out. That'll bring up Pham, who's 1 for 4 in the night. Had an RBI double in the 5th inning. So Marte with 3 hits. Hopefully you get Marte going so you can move him back up in the 2-hole. That's where he was good last year in that 2-hole behind Nimmo. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Home crowd booing. That ball was way outside. Not sure why they're booing. Inside corner, strike 1, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. So another 3-ball count to a batter here. The 3-1 the Fam. Way outside. Ball 4. Bases loaded for the Mets. After the Braves get 2 in the bottom of the 8th to make it a 10-9 game, the Mets load the bases. Chavez complaining to the home plate umpire. It's not his fault that these pitches aren't close. Navarez is 1 for 4 tonight. Singleton scored in the second, flew out to left, flew out to center, and struck out to end the 7th inning. Bases loaded. Beatty's on third, Marte's on second, and Fam's on first. Mets holding on to a 10-9 lead here. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away, 0-1. The Braves infield is playing back. They're looking for the double play to end the inning. Chavez getting ready to throw his 20th pitch. Ball low, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 Nervais. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 down. Bases still loaded for the Mets with Vientos coming up. He's 0 for 4 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Mets looking for a big 2-out hit here to extend that lead. We'll be back tomorrow night, weather permitting, with the Mets and Pirates, game 1 of their weekend series. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 call. Got him on the strike 3 call. Definitely was on the outside corner. So we go to the bottom of the 9th for the Braves. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Ozuna, Arcia, and Harris. Man, excuse me. 23 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up before you head out tonight. If you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button. $15 minutes to go in the Stanley Cup in Game 3 there. Vegas clinging to that 2-1 lead, trying to take a 3-0 lead in that series. Only one other game going on in baseball tonight. The Angels have a 2-1 lead over the Cubs in the third. All right, Robertson on the mound. He was able to retire the two batters he faced in the eighth, but now he's got to try to close it out here. Once again, Azuna, Arcia, and Harris. If anybody gets on, it'll be Acuna. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Nice pitch by Robertson. The 0-1. Low, 1-1, excuse me. Braves had a 3-0 lead, and then the Mets took a 8-5 lead. And the Braves have been crawling back ever since. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded foul, 2-2. The 2-2. Low, 3-2. So another full count. Here's the 3-2 to Azuna. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Robertson getting ready to throw his 15th pitch of the night. Came in the 8th inning and retired 2 batters. And 7 of those pitches are here at this at-bat to Ozuna. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. The Braves can't complain. The Braves were yelling at the umpire last inning to make that call. He started to, and now they get called on it, and now they're pissed off. They complained enough to the umpire where he would start calling that pitch, and they get called out on it. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Alex says goodnight, all. Alex, thank you so much for hanging out with us all night, posting the NHL scores for us. The 0-1 is out. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 fouled away. That was a lot closer than I thought. It was only about 10 rows foul. Not sure if it would have been a home run though. So the count is 1-2. Arcia is 2 for 4 tonight. Singled in the second and third, but then flew out to center in the 5th and 7th innings. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away again. Robertson getting ready to throw his 20th pitch. Mets trying to salvage this game after losing the first 2 games of the series. It's a 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Did he go? No, he did not go. Full count, 3-2. Here's a 3-2 to Arcia. And Arcia, oh, that ball's gone. I don't even have to know. And we're tied at 10. What a game. Mike says, wow, that's all you can say, man. I mean, our starters can't go more than 4 innings. You know, our bullpen's completely worn out. No Diaz this year is absolutely killing this bullpen. So here we go to Harris. Fouled away. 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. That's 2 down. Austin says, calling it now, winning score by Acuna. There's a first pitch strike to Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 4 tonight. Doubled and scored in the first. Fouled out to first base. Walked in the third. Popped out to second. And hit into a 4-4-3 double play to end the 7th. Grounded third. And that's in the left field for a base hit. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Olson's 1 for 5 on the night. Tommy Hunter getting warmed up in the Mets pen. Probably just in case we go extras. Joe said this would be a rough loss. Yes, it would. And that ball gets by the catcher. Acuna goes down to second. Kelly's back saying hello. Kelly, how are you? We are tied up at 10 here in the bottom of the 9th. Acuna's the runner on second with 2 outs. Ripped foul, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1. I bet under 20.5, and my bet says including overtime. So when this goes into overtime, will my bet still hit? No, because somebody's gonna have to win 11-10. So it'll be 21. So it'll be over. Yeah, Joe says you lost 21 runs. Here's the 2-2. Up high, 3-2. And that ball's hit out the left. Pham at the wall and on the track makes the catch. Wow. How's it cheating? You bet under 20.5 runs. It's going to be 21 runs. Maybe even more than that, depending on how many runs are scored here in the 10th. Three feet from a win. Plug boy, they can't stay at 20. There's no ties in baseball. It's possible for Atlanta to win. Oh, plug boy, you're gone. It's possible that Atlanta can still win tonight. But we're going extra innings. If you don't know how scoring works, yes, it's possible. Do you guys not listen? It's tied. Anybody can win. Iglesias coming to pitch for the Braves. What's who talking about, Joe? If you don't understand how sports work, why do you watch? Ball outside, 1-0. It's my first time watching MLB. Canna gets back. Yikes. Line out there. Canna's the free runner at second. I didn't realize that. Here's Alvarez, who's 2 for 4 tonight, 2 home runs. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. There's no time. It's outs. There's 3 outs per inning. So each team gets 3 outs an inning. There's no time limit. Alvarez swings and misses. 2 down. Joe says, I have zero faith in the bullpen. We need a 2-run desperately. Yep, absolutely. You're welcome. Yeah, if the Mets, agreed. If the Mets don't score here, they definitely lost. Tommy Hunter's going to be our pitcher. McNeil fouls one off, 0-1. Says, I hope that Atlanta can win. Foul, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to McNeil. It'll be Tommy Hunter coming in to pitch for the Mets. And struck him out. The Braves will get a runner on second. That's a wrap. Yep, unfortunately it feels like that. But let's see what Tommy Hunter can do. The Braves will get the extra runner at second. And it'll be Olsen. Man, but what a game. Make sure you all hit that thumbs up for us. We'd really appreciate that as well. Three days in a row, Mets blow the lead. Yep. Thomas says good game tonight. Yeah, it's been a really good game, honestly. I mean, it's going to be a bummer if my Mets lose, but all right. Tommy Pham coming in the pitch. Olsen will be the runner on second. And it'll be Riley, Darno, and Rosario. Tommy Hunter, not Tommy Pham. Tommy Hunter in the pitch, sorry. Sam Sam Hilliard will be the free runner. Canna stays in at first base. All right, here we go. Swung on a missed. Strike two. Fouled it off. Still 0-2. The 0-2's bounced in the dirt. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And that ball's popped up. Beatty coming in foul territory. And he'll make the catch. One away. That's a big out. That'll bring up d'Arnaud. D'Arnaud's 2 for 4 tonight. Singled in the first, hit a 2-run home run in the singled in the first, hit a 2-run home run in the 8th. First pitch is outside to 1-0. Excuse me. The 1-0 to d'Arnaud. Up high, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. Rosario's on deck for the Braves. He's 2 for 5 tonight. Couple singles. So here's the 3-1. Low. No swing. They check. So ball 4. So runners on first and second with 1 out. Rosario in his career versus Hunter, he's 1 for 5. That one was a home run. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. And that ball's fouled away, 0-2. If I'm Hunter, I bounce one in the dirt here. I bounce a ball in the dirt to see if we can get him swinging. And he threw a breaking ball. It's blooped out the left. Buffam is there. That's 2 away. That'll bring up Albies, though. Albies is 0 for 5 tonight. Walked and scored in the third. Now, technically, with an open base, do you walk Albies and face Ozuna? Career versus Hunter, he's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Inside, 1-0. Oh, that's gone. Albies just hit a 3-run walk-off home run. The Braves get 2 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th, and 3 in the 10th to win this game, 13-10. Man, but what a game. What a stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Gained a bunch of new followers, bunch of new subscribers. Bunch of likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button. Can we get one more like before we head out? Our buddy Rising Rhino is live streaming the Canadian Football League right now, so I'm going to post his link in the chat. If you guys want to head over there, give him a shout out. Tell him you came over from the Pure Adrenaline stream. What game will you be doing tomorrow? If the Mets and Pirates do play, not sure yet with this smoke coming down from Canada if they'll play, but planning on doing Mets and Pirates. I just put a link in the chat there. Guys, go over and make sure you check out Rising Rhino. He's live streaming right now. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Hit that thumbs up on your way out if you don't mind. And enjoy your Fridays. Enjoy your weekends if we don't see you again. This one hurts. Joe says he'll show up for Mets streams. Well, I'll be streaming tomorrow night for the Mets Pirates. But let me finish this up. Once again, thank you everybody so much for hanging out with us. A bummer of a loss, but this is the Mets team this year. But yeah, thank you all once again, and we'll see you tomorrow night.